Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we dive back into the spooky mansion. So we left off with lighting. Since the last time we were on here, I baked lighting to get a little bit more into the floor. Also, note something to take note of. The plane, I needed to increase the light map resolution because I was getting this blotch and the shadows weren't really coming in clear, so I raised it. This is an outrageous amount. This can probably go down, but for the sake of shadows, we'll leave it a little high for now. So, just taking a look at our composition. I still very much like the depth of having something in here, but I think we need some more lights in here. I'm going to do a little bit of a point light. Oh, I did the same thing. I pop in and out of this in Unity, and I forget that I can just drag these in here. Maybe we'll put a light in that corner at some point. Also, I wanted to try this out. There is a night pack, like night as in the warrior, a pack of prefabs or pre-built models, and I wanted to see what they had. Maybe. Well, I think we'll hide them for now. And maybe we'll bring them back later. I think another cool focal point is being able to peer through this window into the graveyard. And so I want to get this area tightened up, a little more visual interest. Right now I see big blocks of color, and I kind of want to try something out. And actually, this is a perfect... Oops. Cut that. This is a really good case for using Bridge. And Bridge is an amazing asset library that you can directly export into Unreal. And I don't know. I think that this is from a, game dev position. It's amazing that these tools are for us to use. Honestly, like look at how cool that is. Like, if you were going for this style, this would be amazing assets. I can't even tell you how long it would take to make those. It's amazing. I think there was one that I just recently got. It's like this old tree. Cool. And now we have this branch. And the quality of these are really magnificent. It might not totally make sense, but let's try something just to see. Yeah, you really only see the silhouette, so this technique might work. that does a little bit, but I think I'll look for that asset a little later. But what I really like is this sort of moon rays that we're getting from the volumetrics interacting with this mesh. I really like that. Kind of want to see if I can get a little more of that, but ultimately having a tree asset would make that super fast. I kind of want to look at this ceiling area. We've got that coming in like that. Maybe we'll add a little bit to this room as well, because there were some assets, again from Megascan, that had a wallpaper on them, and I really liked that. So I want to see if I can incorporate that in there. So, here we go. And then I believe we were at 0.8. Cool. Oh, yep, I want to lock my rotation. It just makes it so much easier, especially since I'm dealing with such a 90-degree angle general composition and layout. Makes it really easy to lock the rotation. Just don't forget it, because that that would be frustrating, like when you've got it on I don't know, a smaller value. It's like, it's almost there. Where exactly is the end of that? Oh, that's because there isn't another wall. Let's duplicate this one and pull it around. So at least we kind of give it some surface to stop light coming in this way, and also makes a little more sense. This wall would be the same. I think we need another one of these. Wait, these are the corner pieces. Oh no, that was what I just... I like actually being able to see a little bit of this room. Let's light this room a little different than the rest of the house. Maybe this will have a little bit more orange. Those assets look so good. Let's turn down the intensity a lot. I'm going to kind of put these where I think a lamp might go at some point, because I think that's actually a pretty functional place to have a lamp or something like that. Oh my, the other side of the house is burning. There must be a fire spirit living in the house. Oh, interesting. Oh, the other way. Because there's the edge of this wall that has sort of some messed up tiling from the texture. So I'm just gonna hide it for now. Just hide it. That doesn't look too bad. I think it's getting a little thick with volumetrics. So let's go into the lighting. Oh wait, here we go. I think that's exponential light fog. Let's bring this density down. We might bring it back up. We might keep it down. I'm gonna keep it here for a little bit. Yeah. Oops. Okay. A ghost. Ah. Oh, this definitely needs to be over here. To match the other side. Very spooky and weird. Oh, we should have a hallway of all of these. That would be spooky. Maybe even do some candelabras in the hallway on, let's see how this looks. I'm gonna actually turn off lighting for now, and also turn off the exponential height fog. Get a little bit clearer of a picture. Alright, where is that edge? Ooh. There we go. Something like that. Oops. Now, let's make these really skinny, and we might have them in place at certain points where this pattern can break, and also it will help us block the opposite side. And so we can delete it later if we, it'll be nice to go back and forth, see what I like better. And this was another thing I wanted to look at actually. Now that I'm looking at the fact that we don't have a floor here, I wanted to see other floor textures as well, because I'm not set on this current floor texture. So I'm going to head back to bridge. And in their surface section, so we want surfaces. And I'm looking, let's check antique first, just to see. I'm looking for something like wood. It's a little too polished, I think. Honestly, something like this might work. We can just change some of the settings once we import it. So we're going to go ahead and download that. And while that's doing that, I'll start setting up some of the ground stuff up here in the hallway. I kind of want to change these possibly to red to simulate the Haunted Mansion hallway a little more. So that might happen. And too, I think red might tie into the other colors, but we'll see. This might be fun too, to put pictures on these walls at some point. I got one picture frame that might be fun to do an array of spooky family pictures. Let's just see for now. Turn on the lighting. Oh, we should put something here. Just. Oh, wait a second. Okay, and. I wonder if that wood is done downloading. Nice. Let's export that in. Okay, back to where we left off. Had a little bit of a crazy thing happen. I crashed I crashed Unreal. Mostly my fault though, because I was recording and yeah, I ran out of space. Oops. But moved some stuff around and now back at it. So one thing that's really nice, oops, not hiding it, but hitting G hides all those light icons, which I find to be helpful. You can turn them off or turn them on. Okay. This floor, that's where we were at. And it looks like because of that crash, it didn't save it, but that's okay. We can get that going again. Surfaces. Okay. Well, we got that material back now. Actually, we should probably save just to be on the safe side. Okay, need to rotate this. Oops. Perfect. And let's edit this texture again, and hopefully we won't crash this time. So we'll go ahead and make this texture a little darker. Let's go drastic. I think that is closer to this color. Let's maybe turn up the red. I think I like that. Let's see it with the lighting. Ooh, spooky. Yes, the dark floors are menacing. Oh, I forgot. Do I have planar reflections in here? Let's check. I do. Oh, nice. Good. I prefer the planar reflections. Get some of the floor bounce reflections. At some time, I really want to get into the ray traced workflow, so I can bump up my reflection game. Interesting. Let's actually turn down some of the roughness. Oops. Wow, that is such a nice feature. Whoa, super waxy floors. Really dried out. Oh, spooky. I like this. Yeah, I think this needs to be a little bit brighter in here, because I'm having a hard time seeing it all the way on the other side. I really do like how off that. I'm gonna try something a little crazy. Let's take this down. Ooh. That's got a different vibe now. I like this idea that there's just a ghost right around the corner. Let's get a little bit more lighting over by the stairs. I feel like we need a candle up here or something. Okay, and let's get this floor back in here. And we had that originally and then it crashed, so well, let's do this. I probably should have done this before I changed the color, but I changed the texture, so I think it would still apply. Duplicate. Okay, now let's get a plane in there. Okay. We're definitely gonna need the lighting at this point. And once again, we'll turn off that exponential height fog. Well, now we can kind of see this a little better. And this one, I really need to change the tiling. Okay, just wanted to double check. Make sure that's relatively, fairly simple, fairly similar to the size that's in the basement or main level. Let's turn on wireframe for this. Cool. Cool. And we're gonna do another one here because I don't know what this is gonna be yet, but it needs to be something sort of focal. But we'll worry about that later. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna need a ceiling. Oops. Oh man, there were a few things that didn't save. Speaking of saving, now might be a good time to do so. Spooky. Now let's turn back to exponential height fog. Oh, very spooky. Ah. Yes, this composition is spooky. Okay. I think that that's probably a little more lined up, so we don't have to worry about those light leaks. Okay, cool. Let's jump back into lit mode. Ooh, spooky. Turn these attenuate radius down, so now we won't have as many issues with the distance sort of conflicting for the light stuff. Ah. Nice. Well, I think for now this is a good stopping point. Actually, let me fix this real quick. That needs to come down a lot. Should probably make sure that we don't see that. Does that do much on this side? Oh, you know what? That's what these can help with. Super spooky. I'm really enjoying the orange and reds and the purples mixing. Cool, guys. Well, I think that's it for now, and till next time.